Hey there, scrappers and recyclers, Moose here. This holiday season I'd like to share with you folks a tradition that we have in my family. Every year there's a certain poem that I read. "Twas the night before Christmas," and this is my version for you. "'Twas the day after Christmas, when all through the town, not a scrapper was stirring, not even that cord-cutting clown. Really hate that guy. Anyway, the old electronics were slung by the curb without care, in hopes the St. Moose scrapper soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of high bear bite prices danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just parked the truck after a long winter night's scrap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the truck bed to see what was the matter. Away to the curb he flew like a flash, to grab those aluminum gutters that got thrown out in the trash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my scrap-happy eyes should appear but a broken iPad mini and 8 tiny AC adapters. That old fat scrapper so lively and quick, I knew in a moment there must be memory sticks. More rapid than beagles his scrapmobile came, and he whispered and idled and called them by name. Now iron, now steel, now copper and computers, on wire, on brass, on aluminum and motors. To the end of the curb, to the back of the mall, now scrap away, scrap away, scrap away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up the driveway this scrapper he flew, with a truck full of scrap, and St. Moose scrapper too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the street the lifting and pulling of each little piece. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the block St. Moose scrapper came with a sledge, 4 pound. He was all dressed in Carhartt from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all worn from hard work and work kaput. A bundle of tools he had flung on his back, and he looked like Tim the Toolman Taylor just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a fat cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was salt and pepper just like dirty snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his hands, and pulled the rubber parts away as the scrapyard demands. He had a bastard file and a little round blade that he used to scrape the pipe to see of what it was made. There was a toaster and lamp, a right jolly old find, and I laughed when I saw him, and saw what he could find. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, not stealing or making a mess like some other jerk, and laying his finds inside of his truck, and giving a nod and siding with that schmuck. He got in his truck till his ignition gave a twist, and away he went on his heaters warming his fist. And I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight, "Scrappy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Thank you, scrappers, for watching all my videos and putting up with my craziness. And hope you have a very happy holidays, and see you next year.